Alright, well, hopefully I don't look too stupid in the lens right now. But I thought I'd give myself a nice little ride report. We're here on the Shingle Mill Pathway, which is east of Vanderbilt, like 11 miles. Apparently goes along the Pigeon River. And as you can see, we've got some nice single track running along the river for a bit. This is actually one of several scenic loops you can take off of the pathway. The pathway runs alongside the high country, or with the high country pathway. And I believe this is the Pigeon River State Forest, which is about 97,000 acres. There is, I believe, a 20-mile trail for the Shingle Mill Pathway. A couple of campgrounds available. You could always camp back in there if you want. You can get a wilderness camping permit, I believe. You're allowed to camp anywhere off trail as long as you're 100 feet away from the trail and 100 feet away from the water or any other roads. This is what I've been riding, a 2006 Cannondale Scalpel. Plenty of carbon fiber on it. This is actually my first off-road experience with this bike, and I've got to say it's a ton better than anything I've had before. It's light, it maneuvers well. The shocks have been able to handle anything I've run over, with the exception of a fairly large tree that was down. Smaller trees I was able to just hop right over. Gearing, a little hard for me. It takes a lot to get used to. I'm not used to pressing down on the brake to shift gears. Not to mention I ride motorcycles mostly, and kind of forget I have a front brake most of the time. There are some decent uphill sections I've had to get off and walk maybe once or twice, but maybe if you're not so fat and out of shape as me, it won't be so bad for you. The routes you see there, pretty indicative of what you're going to find all along the trail. There's also some large stones that stick out, can be concealed by the dirt. Again, this bike has been able to take whatever I throw at it. I've slid off a couple of things, but stayed upright. At some point I'm going to learn to clip in and put my egg beaters on. That might be a little trickier. There have been a few times where getting the foot off in a hurry kind of helped. Other than that, this is kind of late fall, I imagine, or early fall, sorry. Fall actually begins tomorrow. And the color's already starting to change. You'll find that when you get to other portions of the woods. Nice, quiet, not a whole lot of people around during the weekday. In fact, I would say that's one of the bonuses for somebody like me who's out of shape and easily embarrassed by it. Other than that, I'd just say come out and enjoy the trail. You can read about it in several things. I encourage you to do so.